सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो नमः। श्री समस्तशास्त्रेभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुने शौनकादि ऋषिभ्यो अत्र्यादि ऋषिभ्यो प्रह्लादादि भक्तिनेभ्यो मत्स्यावतारेभ्यो आदित्यादि नवग्रहदेवताभ्यो दशदिक्पालेभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्तगुरूणां ऋषीणां मुनीनां देवतानां परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातुः अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराण इतिहास उक्तभगवद्भागवत दर्शन अनुभव अनुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्तिकल्याणैकता प्राप्त्यर्थं समस्त सनातनधर्म भक्तसाधक सेवक संस्थापकानां समस्त बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा शक्ति साधना संपदा वाप्ति द्वारा सर्व संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशमस्कन्धस्य द्वादशस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। Friends, we are doing our Bhagavata Adhyatma Ramayana Adhyanams. Purpose of that is, even in this Kaliyuga, trying to put our mind at the feet of the Lord in devotion. Because in this Kaliyuga, we enjoy so many of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Sagandha. We enjoy the prema, we enjoy the quarrels, fightings, all goes on. But what we miss is this most beautiful devotional spiritual joys. So why miss them? Why not enjoy that also? Whether it is Bhagavan's Rupa Guna Leeladi Dhyanam or Bhagavan's Mahima or Gunavana or Bhagavan's Bhajana Kirtana, in every one of them, such a great peace, solace, comforting effect is there on our minds. Not only that, these Shastra Dhyanams remind us of our ultimate goal also. So if the goal is very clearly understood by me, means are understood by me, and I am committed to follow those means to reach my ultimate goal, whichever the yuga I am put because of my own prarabdha, it won't affect me much. This is another thing. Ki knowing and making the Lord as the goal, working towards that again makes us protected from the terrible Kali Yuga into which we have come by our own deeds. And more than all this, definitely there is a Lord who is the creator, sustainer of this entire world. He is watching us all the time. When with more and more bhakti and shraddha, We worship Him, we surrender to Him, we near to Him. His blessings give us everything. That is what in and through all kathas of Bhagavatam or Ramayanam we are seeing. Yesterday we saw in Ramayanam how Jatayu was given mukti only. He is a pakshi. Like that, the other day we saw Kamsa, how terrible, yet he was also given moksha by the Lord. So this all should inspire us about the presence of Lord, power of the Lord, prayers to the Lord for protection of the Lord from all inner and outer Kali. So why not enjoy that? Why not purify our heart? Why not make the Lord be seated in our heart? Why not give the charge of our life to Him? Why not allow Him to take care? So many great things that are there. And should you die without having Bhagavad Rupa Darshanam, without having joy of what is a bhakti? How can it be? When we have gone through Artha, Kama and Dharma, why not the Moksha Purushartha at least little? So these are the various reasons for which we are here to study our great Shastras. In the 10th Skandha Parayana Madhyanam, we saw yesterday Sri Uddhavaji reaching Nanda Baba's Gokulam. Nanda Gokulam it is called. In that Vrindavana. There, how wonderful was that Lord Krishna talked to Uddhavji about the Gopas, Gopikas and all of that. So heart-touching we saw yesterday. No, it can be repeated 100,000 times, still it will not be trupta because such a beautiful topic where everywhere in Puranas we see great Bhaktas, Rishi, Muni doing the stuti of Bhagwan. But in these first six shlokas of 46th chapter, Purvardham Dashma Skandha, we see Bhagavan himself doing the stuti of his most dearest beloved, these Gopikas and all. And excellent it is. So that will make us know that Lord is observing us also. When we, heart in heart, become close devotee to Him, He sends messenger like Uddhava or Himself will come to give us darshanam, anumoti, etc. Then we saw when he entered Gokula, how excellently in few shlokas only Sri Vyasa Bhagavan DEVJI have described to us the beauty of the entire Gokula and its atmosphere and the routines that are happening like a festival only, full of celebration as if. So they started the Bhagavan explained started with the cows and the bulls and the vatsa, the calves, how they are children are playing their own flute. Then the male folk are milking the cows, female folk are doing all their homely works. And while doing so, they were all doing the wonderful Gana of Lord Krishna's Leelas. How wonderful is that atmosphere? You can just meditate through that also we can reach to Krishna's time of Dwapara Yuga in our heart and enjoy that. These descriptions help us even though in time we have traveled to thousands of years, yet through these descriptions, with little of our Shraddha Yukta Prayatnam, we can in the mind and heart reach to those times and revel in those beautiful Leelas. There's a special blessings and possibility of these Purana Itihas. It may be Satyuga, but those kathas when we read even now, we can reach to those places in our own heart, those timings. Then in one house, there's puja is going on. See how beautiful, no? That one, ki Agni. In some house, Yajna. Another place, Surya Upasthanam and all. In another house, Atiti is taken care. Some house, the Go puja going on. Another place, Vipra Brahmanas are taken care. Some place, Pitru Upasana is done. Somewhere, Devata Upasana Archana going on. It was so dynamic. So, there's nobody lazy there. Active, very active, doing whatever they are supposed to. And there is Dhupa, Gandha is going on, Deepa Prajwalana, Kanti is going on, excellent malas, Pushpamala, the Vanamala loved by Krishna, even another malas everywhere. Every avas of the Gopa was so much manorama. Avasa is place of stay abode. Excellent. It's really wonderful topic. That way, in our hurry of doing so many texts, Every text we are missing total joy. Never mind, that is what's our prarabdha in this life. But then each of these topics, just whichever such important things at least, little 10-15 minutes if you can spend at home, it gives a joy. That is sadhana. That is what creating the aklishta samskaras in us, the divine samskara. इसी को साधना कहते हैं. Then when these aklishta vasana samskaras become more and more, then naturally our heart longs for Bhagavad Darshana, Bhagavad Anubhuti, we become pakka sadhaka then. What we are doing is the correct thing of listening to Bhagavad Kathas, Bhagavad Swarupa through Upanishad every day. May we continue that? So today we'll chant from this shloka 11 onwards up to 29. Excellent shlokas we chanted yesterday. Again we will do Om Sri Krishna Param Brahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavatam Puranam Dashama Skandaha Purvardhaha Atha Shat Chatvarimshodhyayah Shri Shuka Uvacha Gayanti Bhishya Karmani Shubhani Bala Krishnayoho Swalankrutaabhirgopibhihi Gopaishya Suvirajitam Agnyarkatithi Govipra Pitrudevarchananvitaihi Dhupadīpaishcha Malyaishcha Gopavasairmanoramam Sarvatah Pushpitavanam Dvijalikulanaditam Hamsakarandavakirnaihi Padmashandaishcha Manditam Tamagatam Samagamya Krishnasyanucharam Priyam Nandaha Pritaha Parishvajya Vasudeva Dhyarchayata Bhojitam Paramannena Samvishtam Kashipau Sukham Gatashramam Paryapruchata Pada Samvahanadibhihi Kachidanga Mahabhaga Sakanaha Shuranandanaha Aste Kushalyapatyadyaihi Yukto Muktaha Suhridvritaha Dishyakam Sohataha Papaha Sanugaha Svena Papmana Sadhunam Dharmashilanam Yadunam Dveshtiyat Sada Avismaratinah Krishnaha Mataram Suhrudaha Sakina Gopan Vrajam Jatmanatham Gavo Brindavanam Girim Apyayasyati Govindaha Swajanan Sakrudikshidam Tarhidrakshyama Sunasam Susmite Kshanam Davagnervatavarshachcha Vrishasarpacha Rakshitaha Duratyayebhyo Mrutyubhyaha Krishnena Sumahatmana Smaratam Krishnaviryani Leelapanganirikshitam Hasitam Bhashitam Changa Sarvanaha Shithilaha Kriyaha Sarichailavanodeshan Mukunda Pada Bhushitan Akridan Ikshamananam Manoyati Tadatmatam Manye Krishnam Charamam Cha Prapta Vihasurotamau Suranam Mahadarthaya Gargasya Vachanam Yatha Kamsam Nagayuta Pranam Mallau Gajapatim Tatha Avadhishtam Leelayaiva Pashoniva Mrugadhipaha Talatrayam Mahasaram Dhanuryashtimive Bharat Babhanjaikena Hastena Saptahamadadhat Girim Pralambodhenukorishtaha Trunavarto Bakadayaha Daityaha Surajitaha Hatayene Halilaya Shri Shuka Uvacha Iti Samsmrutya Nandah Krishnanuraktadhihi Ashrukanto Bhavatu Tushnim Prema Prasaravihvalaha Yashodavarnyamanani Putrasya Charitani Cha Shrunvanta Shrunyavasrakshitu Snehasnutapayodhara Tayoritham Bhagavati Krishne Nandayashodayoho Vikshyanuragam Paramam Nandamahodhavo Muda Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Wonderful portion. You know, everything of Bhagavatam is Yat Shunvatam Rasajnanam Swadu Swadu Pade Pade. Every pada is Swadu for those Rasajna who have that minimum qualification of ability to enjoy Bhagavad Leelas for them. Those whose minds are full of Kamadi Vikara, like we will see today in Adhyatma Ramayanam in Jatayu Stuti. For them, these things won't taste. Even on 3 times every day, is habituated to non-veg and all. Such people, how can they enjoy the very good sattvic vegetarian diet in the same way? So here also, for some minimum basic qualification we have, then we can truly enjoy in our heart all these Bhagavan's Leelas or these Bhagavata Prasangas. So, to continue, Gayanti Vischa Karmani Shubhani Bala Krishnayoho. To Balram Krishna's Shubha Karma, singing, they were doing all their homely works. Swalankruta Gopi Vihi. Always Sushtu Alankruta Devar Gopaicha Suvirajitam. All the Govas. Every house of them was like that. Then Agni Arka Atiti Go Vipra Pitru Devata Archananvitaihi. We have already seen it now. Means what? Our houses should be always dynamically engaged in any of these works. This is the only way to come out of not only the tamoguna but making right use of the rajoguna to invoke this sattva in our hearts. Otherwise, if you don't do anything, Sharira, Mana, all of them start gathering tamoguna in them. After that, to wake that tamoguna yukta vyaktitva, it becomes so tough for even God. That is a Uttishtata, Jagrata, all are said in our Upanishads. Yes, we woke up, but then that is another problem. If we don't have proper things to do, then we start doing all nonsense. Like today's world, parents are such a useless fellows, including grandparents. They don't know how to engage those children of 1 year, 2, 3 years. Therefore, those children either do nonsense things or shout or create a havoc. इवन दे आर 1 year 2 year उसको कुछ ना कुछ काम दे दो वो उसमें बिजी हो जाएगा एक कॉमन सेंस वाले पुराने जमाने के माता लोग और दादी लोग दे एंगेज द चिल्ड्रन इन समथिंग इफ यू डोंट एंगेज देम इन समथिंग कंस्ट्रक्टिंग क्रिएटिव क्योंकि ही इज अलाइव ही इज डायनामिक ही हैज कर्मेंद्रियस ही हैव टू डू समथिंग इफ करेक्ट थिंग इज नॉट गिवन टू डू ही विल डू समथिंग और द अदर रॉन्ग ऐसे क्रिएटिव चीज़ों को बच्चों को देना है उसका उनको आदत हो जाए. The other day I went somewhere 2 3 days back. I took that counting machine of Japamala. Oh, I have that. I gave that small boy of 2.5 years. I told, Are, bolo, om, 2.5, 3 years. Om, now go walking. May do 108 times and come to me. He was 7 minutes, 8 minutes busy. The people at home so happy. Do it that target to him, bolo. Then Ram, bolo, Ram, Ram. It is an entertainment to him. Ram Bhakti bhi ho raha hai. Enjoyment. Is it not? In that way, keep on doing something till you are very tired and sleepy. Else, the devil mind empty will only invoke all the devils in it. Empty mind devils, our Krishna, That is why one or the other keep on doing. नहीं तो खाने पे मन जाएगा टीवी पे मन जाएगा निद्रा में मन जाएगा वरीज ऑफ द पास्ट वरीज अबाउट द फ्यूचर टेंशन अबाउट द ओल्ड एज then who cheated me who scolded me all these things they just come only way is what this is what busy then dhupadi paisya malyaihi gopavasahi manoramam such a manorama was the or the avasas of all the Gopas. Every house was like that. Very dynamic, very active. Excellent. There are some disciplined houses. They won't get up before 6. But once they get up 6, so dynamic, actively work going on till evening. And as it 10 o'clock, so everything they shut down and sleep. Even now, such disciplined houses are there. Many other also, the bara, tak, aise जागते उल्लू तक, then all nonsense, then they talk and all. फिर सुबह 10 बजे तक नहीं उठते हैं. Then even minimum basics also they can't do. They wait with Purna Kumbha for the servants and all. है ना, पूर्ण कुंभ। स्वामी थिंग्स, अरे मेरे लिए पकड़ा, आ जाओ, मैं हट, आपके लिए नहीं, ओह द काम वालों के लिए है, सर्वेंट्स। Om na karmana. Now, not only within the houses, all these dynamic, divine, beautiful things are going on. Sarvataha pushpitavanam. We have to make our surroundings beautiful. Nothing than beautiful than making the natural things of all the pushpitavana ityadi. You have to spend time. That also is a part of sadhana. While doing so, take Lord's name, see the Lord in that. That itself become meditation. बट व्हेन इट्स क्रिएटेड, हाउ एक्सलेंट यू कैन सी। इमेजिन आपके यहाँ ग्रीनरी है, अच्छे पुष्प है, सुगंध आ रहा है, अरे वाह अद्भुतम। पुष्पितवनम सर्वतः द्विज अलिकुला नादितम। ऑल द बर्ड्स एंड अलिकुला, द भंवरों का झुंड झुंड, दे आर मेकिंग वंडरफुल नाद। Uddhava is enjoying that, observing all that. Then Hamsa Karandava Kiranaihi, all the Pakshis starting from Hamsa Karandava, they all are making sound. Then Karandava means those who have high beak wale, different names of Pakshis they are, you all know. Padma Shandaischa Manditam, Guche Guche ka, O Padma, we can imagine all of that. In some of the small little ponds may be there, lakes may be there, and Yamuna ji to pass me hai, all that was there. To that most divine, beautiful Gokulam, Brindavanam, Nanda Gokulam, Sri Uddhavji reached. Now, how he was received, how he was addressed by Nanda Baba is very, very excellent thing. Just enjoy it. Make the ego zero, mind simple like a child, intellect sharp and alert to feel the joy. What happened there? Tam agatam samagamya. When the sound of the chariot came, immediately Nandaji understood somebody is coming. And he is the head of that Nanda Gokula. So they come to him only. So he just heard the sound, he came out. Tamagatam Samagamya means he himself went there. देखने के लिए कौन है? Then देखते ही he could recognize because he was there for a good number of days during that Malla Yuddha and all, no, Nandaji. तो उद्धव आए होंगे. There was no need of his any prasanga that time. Therefore his name did not come in Bhagavatam. But he must be there. Such a huge program. तो मिले होंगे, बातें किए होंगे, तो ही नोज इट, कृष्ण से अनुचर है और अत्यंत प्रिय है कृष्ण के लिए. अनुचर is follower, anucharati. He does whatever Krishna says. Priyam, most beloved to Krishna. The moment he knew that Krishna Anuchara Priya Uddhavji hai, Nandaha Preetaha Parishvachya. So much prema overwhelming in Nandaji. He just did Parishvanganam. Giving that love and expressing that joy of receiving him. है ना, कभी कभी आपके घर में कोई आते हैं तो वंडरफुल यू एंजॉय. एवरी वन ऑफ मस्ट बी हैविंग सम सच ग्रेट रेस्पेक्टफुल रेवरेंशियल पीपल और एटलीस्ट फ्रेंड्स और रिलेशंस. जिंदगी में यही चीजें हैं जिसमें मन को शांत आनंद करते. अदरवाइज बात सड़ा हुआ मन हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ यूजलेस थॉट्स इन दैट, वरीज इन दैट. व्हाई? Go to some houses who love you. Make them love you. Give them gifts. Spend a minimum time. Talk good things about them. Appreciate them. Talk to their children and all. फटाफट आधा घंटा जाकर धूम मचा कर आ जाना चाहिए. So that they love for your arrival again and again. Go and let them, invite them, call them. अच्छे अच्छे खाने पकवान रखो. अतिथि पूजा. We have to come out of mind's laziness. If we cannot do the highest spiritual sadhanas, at least these minimum things we can do. ये भी नहीं वो भी नहीं, फिर है ना उल्लू की तरह बैठे हैं हमेशा टीवी के सामने. Think about it. So Nanda Preetaha Samagamya Parishvachya Vasudeva Dhiya Archayato. See that? Vasudeva Putra Vasudeva, that is Lord Krishna. कृष्ण को ही मन में रखकर, ये कृष्ण स्वरूप ही है, बिकॉज लुकिंग लाइक कृष्ण ओनली. समर्चयत अर्चयता, excellent archana puja he has done. You can take it as both. Nanda Baba being elder, he might have got it done. He must have gone through other servants whoever are there. Or he himself must have done. Why not? Once he knows Bhagavan is Krishna is Bhagavan and is Maha Bhakta, in out of that love, devotion, he must have done. Some are say it can be a bhavana inside, the respect, reverence. But for him, Krishna only came in that form. That is the meaning. Vasudeva Dhiya Archayat means as much as Krishna has come. Like it happens, from some ashram or temple, that Swami of the ashram, some assistant, even the pujari comes, लगता है हमको रवि उस मंदिर के भगवान ही आपके रूप में आए हैं. Don't we feel that? कोई मंदिर के पुजारी आपके घर आए मानो भगवान ही आए उस रूप में. Because the pujari always in touch with Lord. So here Uddhavaji is pujari, Bhagavan Krishna is the Bhagavan. So he himself came Uddhavaji means Bhagavan only उस रूप में. तो वासुदेव धिया अच्छयत. Then see, bhojitam paramannena. Paramanna, excellent variety of tasty foods. He made it and gave it to उद्धव जी. शायद तैयार भी थे या कुछ समय में बनवाकर अच्छी तरह आतिथ्यम. He gave him wonderful food. Samvishtam kashipau sukham. Made him sit in that kashipu. Kashipu means still bigger asana, like Hiranya Kashipu, the golden simhasana. Kashipu is simhasana. अच्छी तरह बैठा है, नॉट नीचे चटाई डाल के बैठ नहीं, वेरी रेस्पेक्टफुली. देन गतश्रमम, start with that, the tiredness of traveling is gone away, even physical and mental. याद रखना, every day people are so engaged, they are tired in the mind, exhausted at the body level. बेचारे ना, we have to understand it and give them a required relaxation. Both the husband gets tired in the outer work and comes home. Wife also is not sleeping. She is also throughout the day domestic household work she is doing. So each thoda console karke come to that mode of gatashramam. Pariyapruchat. Then he asked Nanda Baba to our Uddhavaji. Pada Samvahana Adivihi. Again doing Pada Samvahana. Out of love, Vatsalya he can do. Or maybe somebody servant must be doing the Pada Samvahana. Because already we saw Vrishninam Paravaro Mantrihi Krishnasya Dahita Sakha Shishyo Brahaspate Sakshat Uddhavo Buddhisattamaha. Such a great one, Uddhavji, is it not? So, Pada Samvahan Vagara Karteve, Nandaji asked Uddhavji. So cute, so wonderful. Aha, may we all have Prema and Vatsalya of Yashoda Nanda in our heart for Bhagavan Krishna. We have the love of our Dashratha and Kausalya as they have for the Lord Rama in our heart. ऐसा वाला भावना, ऐसा वाला संकल्प. They're all good sankalpas, sat sankalpas. They are not the kamana yukta sankalpana, they are prem bale. Mind can really, when it is entertained in these sankalpas, can inspire us in those positive sadhanas required to be done, really to get those experiences. फिर उसका क्या हुआ? कच्चित अंग महाभागा. Anga is Priyatama, Mahabhaga, the great blessed Uddhavaji. Sakhanaha, Shuranandanaha, my most dearest friend, son of Shurasena, who is, Vasudevaji. Aste Kushali, easy, safe. First is asking about Vasudevaji, equivalent. Because when Nanda Baba also went to pay the taxes in the beginning, it was Vasudeva himself, received or went to Nandaji and inquired and talked. The पहले easy कुशली आस्ते शूर नंदनः नः सखा वसुदेव आस्ते कुशली अपद्याद्यैः युक्तः apatya adyehi with children and other family members. Because I was missing these two, Krishna and Balaram, they have reached now. Then yukta muktaha suhrudvritaha muktaha, freed from that jailing by that kamsa suhrudvritaha, because Krishna made all arrangements and brought every of those Vrishni Vamsha friends, other Vamshasthas, who ran away to different places out of fear for Kamsa. Bhagavan brought them, made them stay in their respective places, gave them a lot of wealth and Suhrud love. So he is our Vasudevji, happy with the Suhrud, happy with his own children. He is safe and steady, Kushali hai, Sukh hi hai. शांत है, आनंद है, कैसा है उनका हालत. This is how we are developing in a prema for others. Solely that same prema, we do it for the Lord. करते रहना है बस. जगत के प्रति प्रेम, परमात्मा के प्रति भक्ति. Engage in that, all the time in that mode. Otherwise, our ego will become dominant. Our mind will project all raga dvesha. A lot of funny desires will come. This is how छोड़ दिया कुत्ते की तरह कचरा खाएगा हमारा मन. जा करके नहीं छोड़ना. Then he says there, dishtya kamsaha atah papaha. Dishtya means thank God. Papaha kamsaha ataha. This papi kamsa killed. Sa anugaha, along with his follower, thus Arishta Chadura. Before that, so many other Rakshas also, Svena Papana, because of his own sin. So our own sin kills us. Our own sin hurts us. Our own sin makes us miserable or dukkhi, just like our own merit makes us happy. Therefore, consciously do meritorious actions, not the sinful. All our Purana Itihasas show us these two pictures of Punya Karma Vale, Papa Karma Vale, their Adhogati, their Urdhogati. Let us take up this path. Dishtya kamso ataf papaha sanuga svena papmana. Then what was the papa he was doing all the time? Sadhunam, dharmashilanam, yadunam dveshti yah sada. They are all one only. Sadhu, dharmashila, yaduon ko hamesha dvesh karta hai. This one meaning. Other meaning is sadhunam, who are generally good people, dharmashilan, who are following their own dharma, and also yadunam, yaduamshas, dveshti. He will do only dvesha to them, sada. No reason. Why the dvesha? Is it not? Just observe in your own mind. Are we doing anybody's dvesha? That is also long time. For then we will be born in that. The dvesha creates such a poison in our heart. Keep forgiving, that's it. Occasionally we argue, we discuss, we fight. ये तो सब चलता है. But long lasting dvesha to anyone we should not have. Always dvesh. ठीक है, सबको जीने दो. And guard yourself. Always. Sadhunam, dharmashilanam, yadunam sadadveshti. He is killed, thank God. Oh. After asking about our Vasudevji, now the entire portion he inquires about Bhagavan Krishna and Balram. Itna बढ़िया सुंदर. देखो, very touching. He says, Api smarati naha Krishna. Naha means हमको. Smarati Krishna api. Is he remembering us? Does he remember us? Not that his memory is lost or is no. He is very busy with the people there doing so many things. Is he getting time? Does he talk about us any time? Is it? अभी स्मरित ना कृष्ण. He came for that. भगवान ने तो भेजा उनको संदेश भेज के. But before that, अभी ना स्मरति कृष्ण. Does he remember all of us? Who? First, मातरम. Naha means mujhe. Then Mataram Yashoda. Suhrudaha. Such a wonderful friends he had right from childhood, with whom he was going to the jungle, playing everything. Before going to jungle, makhan chor wale, bandaron ko khilane wale, idhar hi sare natkhat khel with those calves at the age of 2 and 3. Used to do so much. That age of 2, when they start walking, till they are put in school. आई हर्ड टुडे सम न्यूज़ कि 6 साल के बाद ही फर्स्ट क्लास में दाखिला का परमिशन है. इस सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट या सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कुछ कहा सुना नहीं. हम तो आराम से स्कूल गए. वी नेवर वेस्टेड आवर 2 years. वी एंजॉयड इट. अभी 1.5 साल होते स्कूल में. So he was enjoying that age and all. Then he went with those children to graze the cows. Then little grew, they become ready for cows to take care. Then in that every sports they played in that jungle. And all these Suhruda, does he remember all of them? Suhruda also includes all elders, near and dear relatives, kaho, friends, kaho. Then Sakhin. Sakhin means these children. Sakhi means children भी हो सकते हैं, गोपिकास भी हो सकते हैं. Then Gopan, the Gopas like us elders, Vrajam, this Vraja Bhumi. Now this next word is so beautiful. For all of these, for Vraja Bhumi, for the Gopas, for the Sakhis, for Suhruda, for Mata Yashoda, for me, for all of us, he is the Atmanatham. Those who consider Bhagavan alone as Natha. For all these them, Bhagavan is the Natha. That Bhagavan does remember us. And then the most beautiful things, if they are mentioned, then there's no meaning of this portion only. Gavaha, cows, does he remember? Because he used to call them by name, hundreds, thousands, they used to run towards him. They also must be missing him. The dogs and all, when the owner goes somewhere, etc., they look for him. Gavaha, then Brindavanam. And the entire Brindavanams, every tree is familiar with Krishna, fond of Krishna. Does he remember them? And the best of all is Girim, the Govardhana Giri. See that question of Vasudevaji. By that, we are reminded again of entire Brindavana's group of things and beings. In that Mathura Vrindavan Karan mein, Govardhan is there, the Vrindavan is there, the Gai are there, then the Gopaha, the Saki, the Suhrata, then Yashoda Mata, then Bandhavava himself, all the friends. Does he remember all of us? Huh? Gavo Vrindavanam Girim. Do we remember? Can he forget? You cannot forget. We have seen this in Gurudev's life many times. Even after 4 or 5 years, he goes to that center. He used to remember some people who were really serving the mission and all. He will just remember and ask, how are they? शादी होने वाला था, हो गया क्या? बच्चे होने वाले हो गए, सर 2 दिन 2 साल के हो गए. He used to inquire. Some names also used to remember. It was a great art. That art and heart, wonderful it is. Gurudev's Leelas are also like Krishna. How many? Every day 60, 70, 80 letters he used to write like that for 30, 40 years. Every day he used to do. How many hearts he must have touched. Wonderful. Then the second shloka is really touching. He says, Abhi ayasyati govindaha sakrita swajananikshitam. Will he come at least once to see his own people who consider him as their own Atma or Natha? Will he come at least once? आएंगे क्या? Has he got time? Because he become big person now. या तो छोटा लड़का था, वहां तो राजा के दरबार में सबके साथ ऑर्डर देते हुए, गाइड करते हुए, must have become very busy. But will he come even once? Tarihi, if he comes, drakshami tadvaktram, will be blessed again to see his divine form, sunasam susmita ikshanam, the excellent nose and excellent eyes, wonderful smiling face, Lord Krishna's divine form, we can see pratyaksha rupena. Will he come at least once? See? Then now he accounts all the great protections Bhagavan Krishna has done for them when he was here. He just lists them out to Uddhavji one by one. First, Davagnehe, protected us from the Davanala, the forest fire. Then Vata Varshacha, from the winds and terrible rains. He protected us. Vrusha Sarpacha, from that terrible bulls and all, Vrishasura and Sarpas the snake. It is Kaliya snake, and also when one snake took Nanda Baba, like wo, Vrishasarapacha, then Rakshitaha, we were protected. Not only me, the entire Gokula, Vrindavana Vasin. So then Duratyebhya Mrutyubhya, from some situations which were only death only they are, which cannot be averted at all. Even from that he protect us. Protect, like the children, when they drank that water, Yamuna, they died. Ikshaya Amrita Varshinya, he woke them up, is it not? So too, the Nanda was eaten only by a snake. He finished it, again he made him alive. He brought him back. How many times? Almost from Mrityu. The Indra ka jo tha, वर्ष वो तो मृत्यु के लिए तो भेजा उन्होंने. तो फ्रॉम दुरत्येभ्य मृत्युभ्य कृष्णेन सुमहात्मना रक्षिताः. By that great Mahatma Krishna, we are all protected. See, please remember, it is lack of our ability to see, but we also are in our life so far protected by the Lord in so many timings, so many places. ये हमको पूरा कैलकुलेशन नहीं पता होता कि हमने भगवान का नाम बहुत बार लिए होंगे, जरूर प्रार्थनाएं की होंगी, जरूर उपासना से मस्ट हैव डन. As a result of that, in his own permutation, combination, calculation, from so many miseries, dukkhas, Bhagavan must have protected us so many times. Even from some dangerous, severe, serious happenings also, which we may not know it. प्रारब्ध ने क्या क्या लाया होगा भगवान की कृपा से. कुछ कुछ प्रारब्ध तो साइड से पतली गले से निकल गए होंगे विदाउट क्रिएटिंग मच हैवॉक ऑन अस. You can see, no, when we were doing classes, sometimes the health was not good. All that was prarabdha. In keeping us engaged in the class, he saw to it that that problem is taken away. Many a times, at the time of puja, japa, dhyana, so much of terrible physical problem. बट चलो भगवान के लिए करना है करके ऐसे बैठ जाते थे, देन वो अपने आप ही चला जाता. Many other unknown things Bhagavan is protecting us. Please remember, have faith in it. The other day, somebody, इतना हाथ कट गया, very painful, a young boy. I said, you are a pujari. You do so much puja. You do so much of a यज्ञ. That is why भगवान ने इस छोटे से इस चीज से निपट लिया, नहीं तो इतना बड़ा हो सकता होगा. Sometimes Bhagavan may not remove all prarabdha, but he will dilute it, he will distribute it. He will make it happen in your unconscious level so that you don't know that. ऐसे एक नहीं, भगवत गुरुओं की कृपा है ना, so many ways it works. You have to have that maturity to understand. तो here तो उनके आंखों से मैंने in front of their eyes only they have seen Krishna protecting them, therefore he is accounting all of them. Then he says, Krishnena Mahatmana Duratyebhya Mrityubhya Rakshitaha. From the Mrityu, from so many times, we were protected. Now, dekho, very sweet one. He smaratam Krishna Viryani. Remembering all the Virya Adbhuta karma of Lord Krishna, which he has done here. Leela Apanga Nirikshitam. And also how with love he used to look at us with the corner of his eyes. Then Hasitam, his smile. Bhashitam, his way of talking. Anga, while doing all that, Sarvahana Shithilah Kriya. He is saying, whenever we want to do any of the karma, we only remember Krishna's divine rupa, his own way of looking at us, his own way of talking to us, his smile. We get lost in that great expression of Krishna. Na kriyaha shitilaha means what? The many things. Meaning of it is कि हम तो काम कर ही नहीं पाते हैं, समाधि लग जाती है हमको. Another thing, shitila na kriya means what? All our inner, the kriyas or the karma vasanas, all of them go away. The literal meaning is we are not able to do our work because we remember him only all the time and we miss him now. Such a great joy he gave us. So बात बनता ही नहीं, काम बनता ही नहीं. Out of devotion and love, along with that dukkha, that Krishna is gone from here. दोनों मिलकर. So Vasudevji, our Nandaji is telling us through Uddhavji what sadhanas we have to do. Engage your mind in Lord Krishna. So Smaratam Krishna Viryani, Leelapanga Nirikshitam, Hasitam Bhashitam Changa, Sarvaha Naha Shitilaha Kriyaha. All हमारे क्रियाएं शिथिल हो जाती थी, कर ही नहीं पाते. Or all the vasanas are going away. Now again he says, Sarit Shaila Vana Uddeshan. Sarit, the rivers, Yamunaji and all. Shaila, the Govardhana and all the other small little hillocks around Vana, all the Vrindavana, Nandanavana. There are so many, Kusumavana, Talavana. How many Vanas he traveled? Uddeshan, etc., other places, Mukunda Pada Bhushita. All of them are adorned by Bhagavan's Pada Charana. Akridan, where he was playing, etc. Ikshamananam, whenever we go to see those places, Manoyati Tadatmata. Our mind becomes one with him. This is what is meditation. We're not making it too emotional, but you can see this is what Nanda Adi are doing sadhana after Krishna went to Mathura. So physically is not there, but mentally they're all always engaged in Krishna Smarana, Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prema ityadi. We also have to make the same thing. For them, Krishna left Mathura couple of months back, maybe 6 months, 4 months. Because he went and studied with Sandipani and went to that Yamalok and all. उसका तो 2 महीने लग गए, ये 15 महीने, 3-4 महीने हो गए होंगे. Whether it's 3 months or 5,000 years, how does it matter? Leelas are same. Bhagavan has done all of them. If like Nandaji, we can also remember, we will also enjoy those Leelas as freshly as he enjoyed. Even though there are thousands of people who enjoy Krishna Leelas in Vrindavan, Mathura when they go. भागवत भक्तों लोग मस्त बढ़िया. They don't have the distance in time कि 5,000 साल हो गए ऐसे हो गए. No, Krishna है, they do. The other way is what? Those who were at the time of Krishna also never cared him. Even now also we can be dry in our hearts. No Krishna prema, no Krishna bhakti. काल का कुछ नहीं होता. किसी भी काल में अभी भी, like we do all the Devi upasana. Devi has killed Chandasura, Mundasura. कब? Kaliyuga? No. Dwapar Yuga? No. Treta Yuga? No. फिर कब? Kruta Yuga, उससे पहले. All those devils were in that Kruta Yuga. But even now we can remember that all. Time is not a problem. Clear? So, Sarishaila Vanodeshan, Mukundapada Bhushitan, Akridan, Ikshamananam. So those beautiful places which were adorned by Lord Krishna's feet means the places which he has seen and where he played. Sarit, Shaila, Vana, Uddesha and all other sporting time places. Seeing all of them, our mind goes into meditation and becomes one with him. Like when seen today's graphics or even before that, 30-40 साल में सिनेमा में देखते ना, that place जाते ही you will feel that person is there. You go into that mind. After some time again disappears. So इनको भी they remember all those beautiful Krishna Bhagwan's movements there, sports there, smilings there, dances there. सारा वो देखते हुए mainly what he says, mano yati tadatmata. Our mind becomes one with him. So only the physically Krishna has gone away, which is inevitable, but otherwise they have made it a habit to keep Krishna Bhagavan with them always. This is real sadhana actually. Because physically, Bhagavan, ya Guru, our parents, our own beloveds, permanently they cannot be. They have to go further ahead. उनका अपना काम होता है. So this is how Nanda Baba is talking about Krishna to UDDHAVA. Then he says, Manye, we have understood it. What? Krishnam cha Ramam cha, that Balaram and Krishna are Surottamau Praptau Iha. They are devatas only. We have taken avatara here. Surana Mahadarthaya. For the sake of the help to be done to the devatas. Because all these Rakshasas were troubling them directly as well as indirectly. Garga Sevachanam Yatha, Gargaji told, they are all, these two are, Garga when he came for Namakarana in the beginning, he tentatively told they are Devatas only, they are Vasudeva children, they came for the elimination of Rakshasas and make the Devatas feel happy. Then otherwise, how can they do such terrible works, big works, very, very terrific works? What are they? Kamsam, Naga Ayuta Puranam. It is said Kamsa is 10,000 Hathi Balwala. Ayuta is 10,000. Naga is elephant. 10,000 elephant strengthened, strong is Kamsa. He is killed. Mallau, Mushtiga, Chanura, Gajapatim, the Gajonka Raja, जो Kovalaya Peda was killed. Avadhishtam Leelaya Iva. With a Leela he killed like Pashu Niva Mrugadibaha. like the tiger or lion, how pounces and happily खेल खेल में finish करता है वो पशुओं को. Like that he killed all Rakshasas. This is enough evidence to know that he is or they are Bhagavan's Swarupa only. Not only that, Talatrayam, as big as three Tala Vrukshas, Mahasaram, very, very, very strong, Dhanuhu, that huge Dhanu, Dhanurya के लिए जो कंस ने रखा, यष्टिमिव इवराट, like the elephant breaks a tree, he just babanja ekena hastena, with one hand he broke it. Not only that, Saptaham Adadat Girim, 7 days he held that mountain. Not only that, Pralambaha killed, Dhenukaha killed, Arishtaha killed, Trunavartaha killed, Bakasura killed, Adeha Daityaha. Not even one of them, none of them are less powerful. Surajitaha. They all have earlier in their fightings have defeated many, many Sura and Asuras. All of them are Hata, Yena Iha, Leelaya. With only Leela, he has finished all of them. Enough are the evidences to know accept that Krishna Vallamar Bhagavan Swarupa. These are all Nandaji is telling Uddhavji, but Shukadevji is telling Parikshitji, Vyasaji, Sutaji are telling us ji. We have to accept, understand the greatness of Bhagavan Krishna. And for us, all these Dushta Rakshasas are more inside in the form of our own Manasika Durgunas. We should pray to the Lord to remove. Some of those Rakshasas may be around us also, who are bent upon destroying us. Because of our own bad prarabdha, all that is gone, now we have become seekers, we need protection. So we ask the Lord, so He will take care of us from those outer Rakshasas, if any. होंगे ना प्रारब्ध के अनुसार. सबका खुशकिस्मत ऐसा थोड़े होता है कि जन्म से मरण तक कोई बाहर शत्रु ही नहीं है. Very few people are there lucky. Many others have. May not be big shatrus who will try to kill. कोई बिजनेस में नुकसान कराएंगे, कोई मन को शांति को छीनेंगे, कोई वैसे को लूटेंगे. These are all छोटे मोटे. Bhagavan's grace will remove even that. After all, why should we worry, suffer? Even that one. एक तो है ही through Vedanta, with a Sakshi Bhava, or knowing it and taking it as Prarabdha, we just come out of it. ये तो एक पद्धति है ही. Another one, by Bhagavan's Kripa, let it go away. Why should be there? So too, the inner Dushta Rakshasas. Now, Shukadevji tells her, Parikshitji, having heard all that, how wonderfully our Uddhavji replied. Before that he says, Shukadevji, see in this chapter, Sri Shuka Vacha gaya, first, again 7th sloka, again Sri Shuka Vacha, again 27 Sri Shuka. 3 बार लात. Means he was narrating the discussion between Nanda and all that. इसलिए. So, पहले शुकवाचा में कृष्ण जी was telling उद्धव जी. Second शुकवाचा में उद्धव जी is reaching there. Third शुकवाचा में नंद जी is talking to उद्धव जी. इस तरह से 3 बार. So, now he says, इति samsmrutya Nanda Krishnānuраktadi. In this way, remembering of Krishna Leelas, Nanda Baba Ashrukantaha. His throat choked, tears from the eyes. Tushnim Prema Prasara Vihalaha. His Prema filled the entire body, mind. Vihala ho gaye. Tushnim just became benumbed or silent. That time Yashoda Mata also was there next. She was also listening all these leelas. So Yashoda Varnyamanani Putrasya Charitani. Of her own son, when she was listening to all the charitra, Sunvanti, Sunte, Ashruni Avasrakshit. So much of tears in her eyes, Sneha Snuta Payodhara. From her breast, milk started coming. Vatsalya कहते हैं उसको. Tayoho, of both of them, ittam in this way, Bhagavati Krishna on Lord Krishna of Nanda Yashoda, Viksha Anuragam Paramam. Seeing this extreme devotion, Nanda Maha Uddhava Muda. Now Nandaji ko Uddhavji bolte hain. What is that? We will see tomorrow. He teaches Vedanta, he teaches about glory of Bhagavan Krishna and all. That gives some more strength, consolation to them. Means भक्त को ज्ञान मिल जाता है, गुरु आ जाते हैं, भगवान भेजते हैं. They are all bhaktas. Now Uddhavji came as Guru, sent by the God to teach Tattvopadesha. and Sandesha that consoles them. It's for all of us also. Consolation followed by Shraddha. That Lord is always there, everywhere. He is available for us the way we worship. On the seat of meditation, He can be experienced as our own self. In all our Upasana, Kala and Prakriya, as a Aradhya Deva is available everywhere. Then Pratyaksha, you want him to come and have, he will give Pratyaksha darshan. But that he will not stay permanently. He will have to move. मानसिक साधना से निरंतर मन में भगवान का हमें प्रेजेंस एंड अनुभूति को पाना है. दैट इज व्हाट आवर जॉय. लेट अस ट्राई फॉर दैट. थैंक यू. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम. श्री भागवत शरणं मम. श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम. श्री सूत शरणं मम. श्री शुकदेव शरणं मम. श्री व्यास शरणं मम. श्री नारद शरणं मम. श्री कुमार शरणं मम. श्री ब्रह्मा शरणं मम. श्री विष्णु शरणं मम. श्री परब्रह्म शरणं मम. श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम. शरणं मम. शरणं मम. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं अंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं. स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्ति अयं रसः. अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मा मुञ्चत कर्हिजद. ओं नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओं श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणो. Friends, almost very good number of days we are trying to study repeatedly the most important topic, not only of Bhagavat Mahapurana, not only of 12 Skandha, but for our own life also. Key in Kali Yuga to get rid of the inner and outer Kali dosha, what sadhana we have to do. So too, at the time of leaving the Sharira, what sadhana we have to do so that instead of going into the Nicha Yonis, we directly enter into Bhagavan's Loka or Uttama Lokadi. This portion we are trying thoroughly to study. And some of us even might have in small quantity started that sadhana also. And those who have already started, let us intensify it. Let us pour ourselves, offer ourselves totally into that sadhana. चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए हम देखेंगे जो होगा. अब तो हमारा जिंदगी for these sadhanas that are indicated by DEVJI we will spend. May we all pray to the Lord to give that commitment, to give that strength, to give us that conviction, to give us that ability to dedicate and do sadhanas all the time. Let nothing other than the said sadhanas should find importance in our heart. चाहे कुछ भी हो, let us have that sense of urgency to reach Lord, urgency of doing sadhana, and nothing else must be important in life. Like we saw in the morning hour, our wonderful yoga darshanam. Shraddha, Virya, Smriti, Samadhi, Prajna, Purakam, Itaresham, Tivra Samveganam, Asanna. Is it not? Tivra Samveganam, Asanna. The more Tivrata and Samvegam we have in our sadhana, Bhagavad Anubhuti is asana. Asana means very near, in front of you. That's it. Tivra Samveganam asana. Here also, we can that way commit ourselves. These classes are not only for information, but also for inspiration. This inspiration becomes so strong that after the class, what we do for next half an hour or after managing whatever to be done, immediate things, again back to this sadhana for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. ऐसा engage करते as we saw 3 days back in our morning class. First, giving time to the Lord. Then second, giving our mind to the Lord. Then giving our own ego or individuality to the Lord. Then we don't disappear. We will be enjoying our surrender devotion. We will be enjoying the peace and bliss as is a result of His blessings. We will enjoy what is divinity finally. May we all deserve all of them by our own efforts. For that only these classes are meant. They are not time pass. They are not time waste. आपका टाइम मेरा टाइम बर्बाद करने के लिए नहीं बैठ रहे इधर हर दिन इतने दिन से. Clear? Now this third chapter, last portion, Sri Sukadevji's final teachings to Uddhavji regarding the Parikshitji regarding the sadhanas to be done at the time of Mriyamanaha and also to get freed from Kali dosha. Kali dosh सारे काम क्रोध आदि दोष विकार ईर्ष्या द्वेष आदि अहंकार सारा कचरा होलसेल में जाना है तो दिस साधन. Okay. Out of the 4, we have seen 2 and third also almost completed. We'll continue that. First 5 minutes, let us enjoy the Parayanam. Okay, again from 43 to 52. These 10 shlokas, every day we are chanting them. Hey Bhagavan, whatever sadhanas given in these 10 shlokas, we have understood that they are the essence of entire Bhagavatam, they are entire essence of all the Puranas. With this topic only Bhagavata started, then this is what the important sadhana to be caught and to be practiced. We understood, O Lord, please empower with the required inspiration and energy to do that. With saying so, let us chant once more. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Dvadasha Skandha Abhasascha Nirodhascha Yataschadhyavasiyate Sa Ashrayah Param Brahma परमात्मेति शब्दते. ओम अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः. श्रीशुक उवाच कलौ न राजन् जगतां परं गुरुं त्रिलोकनाथानतपादपङ्कजं प्रायेण मर्त्या भगवन्तमच्युतं यक्ष्यन्ति भाषण्डविभिन्नचेतसः यन्नामधेयं म्रियमाण आतुरः पतन् स्खलन् वा विवशो गृणन् पुमान् विमुक्तकर्मार्गल उत्तमां गतिं प्राप्नोति यक्षन्ति न तं कलौ जनाः पुंसां कलिकृतान् दोषान् द्रव्यदेशात्मसम्भवान् सर्वान् हरति चित्तस्थः भगवान् पुरुषोत्तमः श्रुतः संकीर्तितो ध्यातः पूजितश्चादृतो विवा नृणां धुनोति भगवान् हृत्स्थो जन्मायुता शुभम् यथा हेम्निस्थितो वह्निः दुर्वर्णं हन्ति धातुजम् एवमात्मगतो विष्णुः योगिनाम् अशुभाशयम् विद्यातपः प्राणनिरोधमैत्री तीर्थाभिषेकव्रतदानजप्यैः नात्यन्तशुद्धिं लभतेऽन्तरात्मा यथा हृदि स्थे भगवत्यनन्ते तस्मात् सर्वात्मना राजन् हृदि स्थं कुरु केशवं म्रियमाणो हि अवहितः ततो यासि परां गतिं म्रियमाणैरभिध्येयः भगवान् हरिरीश्वरः आत्मभावं नयत्यङ्ग सर्वात्मा सर्वसम्भवः कलेर्दोषनिधे राजन् अस्ति ह्येको महान् गुणः कीर्तनादेव कृष्णस्य मुक्तसङ्गः परं व्रजेत् कृते यत् ध्यायतो विष्णुं त्रेतायां यजतो मखैः द्वापरे परिचर्यायां कलौ तद्धरिकीर्तनात्. इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां 12 स्कन्धे Sri Shuka Upadesho Nama Trutiyodhyayah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Wonderful. The first shloka, Pashandas will break your faith in God. So don't give your mind to them. The real sadhakas, bhaktas, by telling you about the glory of God, they will intensify your Shraddha for Lord. Therefore, listen to them. Listen to the glory, greatness of Bhagavan. That he is Jagatam Param Guru. That is Trilokanatha Anata Pada Pankaja. That is Bhagavan. That is his Achyuto. In this way, whoever are glorifying Bhagavan, listen to them. Protect yourself, your mind from that Ashraddha created because of the Pashanda. But those who are allowing the Pashandis, who talk nonsense, negative about Bhagavan, they lose faith in Bhagavan. Therefore, protect yourself that way. Full stop. Don't think much. Otherwise, what's the consequence? Forget the Lord, then you become Deha Tadatmya, then you see the world with Bhoga Drushti, all the Adhyatmikata, even decency of life, of morals, ethics, everything goes away. Living in the human body, we start living like the devils and animals and Rakshasas. Don't we see now, people? Do you want to fall to that level? Yeah, then follow the Pashandi. And you also become Pashandi, destroy others' mind also. No, 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 I don't want like that. Then never give chance to Pashanda. Don't allow them to do Bhedanam of your Chitta. On the other hand, go to those great people who talk glory of Bhagavan again and again, again and again. I recognize करो होंगे कुछ महात्मा लोग उन्हीं के संपर्क से निरंतर भगवान महिमा should be heard so that our faith in him increases and we start doing upasana to him. So here main topic was because of their chitta was destroyed by the Pashandi, they don't do upasana of the Lord, therefore the Kali doshas are entering. That is the topic. Reverse is go on doing Bhagavan's upasana, Kali doshas go away. First shloka ka learning is this one. Second one is what? Mriyamanaha means dying, not only dying at every moment, be attentive. Whatever is happening, good or bad, they have come by our own karma, but given by the Lord. So why they come instead of devotion and all? Because we have done karma. So through this experience of Sukha Dukkha, your attention is only on Sukha Dukkha, then towards that Sukha Dukkha, the Raga Dvesha are formed, they create again new asanas. Instead of that, let Sukha का हो दुख आवे है ना जहाँ भी रखो भगवान हमको remember God only. Then what will happen? This Sukha Dukkha gets neutralized. This Sukha Dukkha will not create new asanas. Then we have made a habit of remembering the Lord, whether it is Sukha or Dukkha. Is it not? There are only two things. Prarabdha ke vashat Sukha Dukkha aega. Then are you worried only about them or you are putting an extra effort to remember the Lord? While going through all that, if you remember the Lord's samskaras grow in us, and the Sukha Dukkha, whichever comes Prarabdha, go away without creating new asana. Otherwise, koi dukh ho gaya, then we remember everybody who became cause for that. We create hatred toward them. We blame the God, we blame the government, we blame the other partners of the society. सबको हम गाली देकर इतने वासनाएं हमारे हृदय में बिठाते. Instead of that, भगवान की लीला है करके रिमेंबर भगवान. प्रारब्ध enemy will not be avoided. Even you make everybody as enemy and think hateful thoughts in your mind for them. It only creates negativity. So go through prarabdha, remember God. So too, whenever sukha comes, art also out of your satkarma. Anybody gives is only a medium. We will not get attached to them also. We only remember God. So what is therefore here also sadhana? सुख दुखों में जूझते हुए लोग भगवान को भूल रहे हैं कलयुग में. साधना इज व्हाट? कोई बंदो कोई नंदो, कोई सुख और कोई दुख, रघुनाथ प्रीति साथ. हमेशा रिमेंबर द लॉर्ड. दिस इज सेकंड वन. He gave us the extreme examples of Mriyamanaha, Aturaha, Patano, Skalano, Vivashaha. Gurunan Paman, Vimukta, that's the meaning of Vimukta Karmargala. What is the Vimukta Karmargala? Through this Prarabdha of Sukha Dukkha, which are the result of Punya Papa, the Prarabdha is getting clear because the Lord is remembered, new Agami Karma are not forming in our heart. Thus, day in and day out, through remembrance of Lord, Upasana Lord, all the impurities are going away, then we become qualified for Uttamam Gati. It's only a question of time. Is it not? If you have given contract of cleaning of your house to some cleaners, nowadays to all, some mil jate hain online. So it's a question of 2 hours, 3 hours, one day for them to clean. Hoga, you have appointed them. So to Krishna Bhagavan, Narayana ko bulaya hriday mein, it may take some time, but all the impurities go away and the life is filled with divine joy. Therefore, what is said here? Vimukta karmargalaha uttamam gatim prapno. Okay, one main important thing started being told to us from this verse 45. Ki all these things of giving us uttamagati, removal of all the kalidosha, Bhagavan can do only when he is allowed to enter into our chitta. Why is it so? Because all the kalidoshas, where are they? In the chitta only. Chitta and hridaya is same. हृदय में जाए भगवान तभी जाकर ना, like in that Turkey वगैरह भूकंप, these NDRF and all, any security people, whom they could protect, there where they could go, wherever they could not go, they can't. So too, when the Lord is not allowed to enter into the heart, how can he remove the Kali who is seated there in the form of convictions, in the form of vasanas, very strong. मुश्किल है ना, भगवान को नहीं भेजोगे तो कैसे करेंगे? दैट इज वाई वी हैव टू मेक द लॉर्ड एंटर इनटू हृदय. हम क्या कर रहे हैं? कान से सुनकर पुष्प फिर कान से छोड़ रहे, हृदय अंगम नहीं कर रहे. वी आर नॉट गिविंग टाइम टू मेक द लॉर्ड डीपली एंटर इनटू आवर हार्ट. वी शुड प्रे, हे भगवान एंटर इनटू माय हृदय, and there station there, be stationed there permanently. I am doing a pratishtha there. See to it that now only you do it. See to it that all the kamanas, all the vasanas, all the ahankaras, all those because of which Kali is coming in and out, that goes away. ये सारा कचरा अब ये भगवान निकाल दो. Interesting. चित्तस्थः भगवान पुंसाम कलिकृत कृतांदोषान द्रव्य देशात्म समवान हरति. ओनली चित्तस्थः, नॉट ओनली वाणी स्थः. वाणी वाले भगवान वाणी के कुछ दोषों को दूर करेंगे. कान तक आने वाले भगवान वहां तक. पूजा रूम में, मंदिर में वहां है, वहीं है तो वहां स्थल शुद्धि होगी, जीवन का शुद्धि नहीं होगा. You put God there and do puja in puja mandir, that puja mandir gathers divinity. That's why in some houses people na puja mandir itna divine hota hai, because they have done Lord's puja in that mandir so beautifully. But that Lord they never allowed to come into them, so they remain equal Rakshasa continually. Same Rakshasa like earlier. All these outer pujas are to take the Lord into our heart, is it not? देखो चित्तस्थः, इसको कोट करो, कोई कोट में लगाओ, इसको अंडरलाइन करो, इसको हाईलाइट करो, इसको दूसरे फॉन्ट में लिखो. हृदयस्थः हृत्स्थः चित्तस्थः, हृत्स्थः चित्तस्थः भगवान. And in the earlier days of 10 days back, I told you 10 days back I'll take this topic for 10 days. 10 days already हो गए. That time we have discussed चित्त means mana buddhi ahankara, at each level what sadhana to be done. बात किया हमने. I remember all that. So, when you say Bhagavan has not removed my inner and outer Kali, you have not allowed him to enter into Chitta. सिर्फ मुकुप तक, उन्हें नाम मुंह से लिया, अंदर जाने नहीं दिया उनको, कान से सुना, अंदर जाने नहीं दिया. Feel deeply the presence of Lord, the Guru in the heart. You tried, it will happen. Never tried. Invoke him, invite him, like you invoked him in the Murti, na? And did puja. So to invoke in the heart and do puja there. Whatever the upasanas to be done. Okay? Chittastha Bhagavan. Now धुनोति कश्मलम, हो गया। द्रव्य देश आत्म संभवान कलिकृतान दोषान सर्वान हरति, हो गया। सेम थिंग इन द नेक्स्ट श्लोक, नृणाम धुनोति भगवान हृत्स्थः, जन्म आयुत अयुत अशुभम, ayuta janma ashubham, ayuta means 10,000, janma means lives, ashubha is impurities. All the ashubha are done in last 10,000 lives, even more that, all that Bhagavan will dhunoti, dhulai kar denge if he is in the hridaya. So what is the goal now? Bhagavan should be established in our hridaya. Then we must know the sadhanas. 4 sadhanas are told, and all of them commonly have to be done with full adara. Adara is a big word. In that we have to add Shraddha, Bhakti, Ekagrata, following the Paddhati, establishing that Niyamanishta which are given to us, maintain the regularity, maintain the sincerity, not compromising in that. All of that is called Adar. Word used is Adruta, one. But we have to understand what is the meaning of Adar. All these we have to have. With that Adarata, these 4 sadhanas when we do, then we can allow the Lord to enter into our hearts. With that, Bhagavan removes inner and outer Kali. So what are the 4 sadhanas? First is Shrutaha. We have seen it exhaustively. Listen not for listening's sake only. Listen to see that the Lord enters our heart. As much is required to be listened, listen till the Lord enters. बेहोश हो गया बंदा, कहाँ तक, कब तक उसको वो सेलाइन या ग्लूकोज देते हैं, वट एवर यू कॉल, सेलाइन ही साल्टी होता है, ग्लूकोज मीठा। तो व्हेन दिस मेन पैरामीटर्स गो डाउन, तो जब तक फिर से होश जोश में आए चढ़ाते जाते हैं। इन द सेम वे, till the Lord is seated in the heart, for the Lord to be seated in the heart, we go on listening to the Lord. Shrutaha. सुनते रहो, सुनते रहो, सुनते रहो. Same. Then you yourself also do the kirtana for your own Mukharavinda say. These 2 have exhaustively seen. Third one also, almost half of it we have seen, 70%, that is dhyataha. Shrutaha jnanendriyon ka kaam. Kirtitaha karmendriyon ka kaam. Dhyataha antakarana ka kaam. In that dhyanam, we were talking about 6 or 7 dhyanas. In that we saw the Nama Dhyanam. All of them, Nama ka Shravana, Nama ka Kirtana, Nama ka Dhyanam. Rupa ka Shravana, Rupa ka Kirtana, Rupa ka Dhyan. Then Leelaon ka Shravana, Leelaon ka Kirtana, Leelaon का ध्यान. श्रवण कीर्तन में हमने यहाँ के लिए छोड़ा, पर यहाँ बोलने के बाद अप्लाई टू द अर्लियर 2 आल्सो. श्रवण किसका करना चाहिए? यही चीजों का. कीर्तन किसका चाहिए? इसी चीजों का, भगवान के इन चीजों का. ध्यान ऑफ व्हाट आई हैव टू डू, ऑफ दीज ओनली. सो आउट ऑफ दैट वी हैव सीन नाम ध्यानम, रूप ध्यानम, देन लीला ध्यानम, देन गुण ध्यानम. लीला ध्यानम we have yesterday exhaustively seen how many leela Bhagavan in each of the avataro he went on doing. Endless. जिंदगी पूरा आप सुन सकते. And more important than that is what? Even at this present moment in front of our eyes, whatever is happening is Bhagavan's Leela only. That way also we have to do the dhyana. But don't talk to everyone outside, because everybody will not understand this standpoint. How can you say such a big war is happening, Bhukampa is happening, such quarrels are happening, murders are happening? How do you say all these are Bhagavan Leela? You understand? They cannot catch it. They are at lower level. They are not available for that higher leela. Each of the jiva came with his own prarabdha. Bhagavan, to clear the prarabdha, he gave them those type of fields. Then those divas, whoever in whatever they live, they are only progressing in their evolution. You have to imagine the whole world like a hospital. Everybody comes with diseases. We all have come with our disease of prarabdhas into the loka. Now each patient is going through different things and treatments are going on. It looks to be horrible only in the hospital. है ना? किसी को इंजेक्शन दे रहे हैं, किसी का सर्जरी कर रहे हैं, किसी का एम्पुटेशन कर रहे हैं, किसी का ट्रांसप्लांटेशन कर रहे हैं, किसी का खून निकाल रहे हैं, किसी को खून चढ़ा रहे हैं. कितना दिखता है वो तो भयंकर नो. Go to each of the wards, you know, when that orthopedic ward, वो रोता रहता है इतना, bones broken in accident. सही burning wards are there. Terrible, they are all cardiac wards. So silent, कब किसका किल रुक जाएगा. डर ही लगता है when you go to cardiac. ICCU, intensive coronary care unit, something they say. Everything is different. Some are for some time relieved. Again the pain comes, then they shout, then the nurse is done, they give the painkillers again. Again he sleeps. Sometimes medicine only reacts in some places. They are taken again for emergency. Some people are as if better, they are sent to discharge. घर जाते फिर से problem, again they come back. Are you not saying a hospital? But all in all, is it hospital run by the doctor and government for giving misery to patients or to try to make them healthy? Same way, the world is like hospital. In this, the doctors are rishis, munis, and gurus and devatas working to make us healthy. In that process, the injections, the surgeries, the amputations, all these things are required. If this is not known, then we cannot convince those people those who don't have this type of vision. They would better don't tell them, but you can feel in the heart. Is it not? How Ukraine और भूकंप में 50,000 मारे. हाउ कैन इट बी लॉर्ड्स लीला? या जिनको मरना है भगवान ने वहां उनको भेजा होलसेल में. दिस इज हाउ इज अ फेथ. रिमेंबर, नॉट एवरीबडी डाइड. Those who died, they are also Bhagavan's Kripa. Those who are alive, they are also Bhagavan's Kripa. Spiritually, I am saying. व्यवहार में, इमोशनल में, thank God who are alive. Oh Lord, please send to the higher world those who are departed and those who have stayed back, losing all near and dear ones. Please take care. These are all the व्यावहारिक law. ये इसको ऐसा ही करना है. This should not be compromised because of spiritual outlook. So too, because of this, don't miss the spiritual way of seeing also. We should be balancing both. That's the maturity. नहीं तो हाँ सब भगवान ने क्या करके बेरहमी से देखना भी गलत बात. और इतना सेंटीमेंटल इमोशनल हो गए कि भगवान को गाली दे रहे हैं, वो भी गलत है. ठीक है. आई एम टेलिंग लीला सा भगवान. लीला ध्यानम. Krishna Leelas, we are studying there. See, Nanda Baba, are they not remembering Yashodaji? Their minds are soaked in devotion to Lord. Through the Leelas, Nirantara Shravana. In all Bhagavan Leela, anything is happening is Bhagavan's Leela. That's why I love these 70s, 80s movies. In many languages, we don't know all. The whole household is around the spiritual atmosphere only. And all the elders, anything happens, it's all Bhagavan's then, Bhagavan's Leela. That is how they remember God even in arts. It's very good. Nowadays, where is all? ये पूरे 3 घंटे सिनेमा में 2 मिनट भगवान का मंदिर भी नहीं दिखाते सिनेमा में. But there, throughout the day, it is there, right from the beginning of movie. Those type of directors and producers are that type. Maybe audience also. Nowadays, audience become param nastik pashandi. So they may not want to show. कुछ भी हो reason. मैं बता रहा हूँ. Anandam. How wonderful it is. Understood? Leelas of Bhagavan. In our own life, everything is Bhagavan's Leela. In our own family, everything is Bhagavan's Leela. Accept it. Say to Lord, thank you for the Sukha, also for the Dukkha. Both of them are exhausting our Punya Bhava. Is it not? Sukha prompts us to do more Punya. Dukkha tells us not to do the Bhava. While changing ourselves like this, when the Punya quantity grows, as a result, Sukha also grows. Then in our own heart, a question comes, is there any permanent Sukha? Then we become spiritual. Vedanta in that time. When the question of permanent bliss comes, we become spiritual. Because only spiritual truth can give us permanent eternal bliss. If that question comes in us, we are fit for Upanishadic study. Then in that we are made to go beyond all panchakoshas and reminded of our own essential self. So in this way, Nama Dhyanam, Rupa Dhyanam, Nama Dhyanam, or Nama Dhyanam, Rupa Dhyanam, then Leela Dhyanam. Then the Guna Dhyanam. The fourth Dhyanam is Gunam ka Bhagavan ka Nirantara Dhyan. Divya Mangala Guna sa Bhagavan. Aganita Gunam. Yesterday we saw Jatayu Stuti starting with Bhagavan's countless gunas. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunabdhaye Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. So the gunas of the Lord, He is Karunamaya, He is Kripalu, Dayamaya, He does Kshama to us, He listens to our prarthanas, He owns us, even if we discard Him. This is how Sadguna of Bhagavan. When you do, that is another way that Bhagavan enters into our heart. Ramayana, every of the texts have descriptions of Bhagavan's Divya Gunas. Guna Dhanam is very good through the Leelas. Because in all Leelas, He has protected all the Bhaktas. Even the Rakshasas, if they have remembered the Lord, He killed them, उनको भी उन्होंने मोक्ष दिया. ऐसा वाला गुणों का ध्यान. Okay? Rupa Nama Leela Guna. Fifth Dhyanam is a Dhama Dhyanam of the Lord. Bhagavat Dhama Dhyanam. Shravanam bhi karna, Kirtanam bhi karna. In the same way, Bhagavan also has got, let us say, the 6 dhamas, 5 or 6 dhama. Count kya hai kuch bhi. The 6 dhamas of Bhagavan, as we put it, one is Vaikuntha itself, if it is Vishnu. Goloka, if it is Krishna. Saketapuri, if it is Lord Rama. Kailasa, if it is Bhagavan Shiva. So these are all the places actually there, which are the abodes of those Devata Rupas. The description of them is given in our Puranas. So unka dhyan karo. You see, Akrurji is seen Vaikuntha only. When Bhagavan Krishna, we have seen 10 Skandha 2 times. Bhagavan ka dhama, place, abode. Uska dhyana. The second dhama I consider are all the anciently coming great temples of our Bharata Mata all around. They are the second important dhama of Bhagavan. Uska dhyan karo. So in that all these 4 dhama will come. All the Dvadasha Jyotirlinga will come. So many Shakti Pitas are there, they will come. So Vishnu Kshetras, Shiva Kshetras, Matru Kshetras, Ganavati Kshetras, which are from the eternal time, means uncountable thousands of years, uska dhyan karo. Un dhamon mein. Then Bhagavan will enter into our hearts. Second dhamam. Third dhamam, I feel, are those which are nearest to your own houses. You know, आपके गांव के पास, गांव के अंदर जो मंदिर है, ये सब भी भगवान के तीसरे धाम है ना? Meditate on them. Every day you can go, where you cannot go, थोड़ा करो. लेकिन आजकल मुझे बाहर जाना नहीं होता, तो बैठ गए ऐसे ही. तो एक बार तो देख चुके हैं सारे मंदिर, बैठे बैठे उन धामों का ध्यान हो जाता. So we have here the Tirupati Balaji Mandir, Vedala Mandir it is called. So many are there, Yake. And all the Char Dham we have seen so many times. All the Dvadasha Jyotirlinga we have seen 2 times. And so ऐसे बैठते हैं, when I close eyes, we immediately say Jageshwar. Immediately the Mahadev Bhagwan और दोनों शिव जी की मूर्तियां मन में आ जाती. And even Vruddha Jageshwar. You can imagine, I can feel how to Vruddha Jageshwar by climbing a mountain, by the car I can reach and the temple, the Shivalinga, which direction it is faced, and that Shayan, not Shayan Kailash, the place of Nanda Devi, all those there can be seen from there. And how beautifully the calmness, quietness, purity, serenity, divinity, that place. Dhama ka dhyan. See, I have already reached there for that 10 seconds now. And there taking permission of Pujari, sitting there for 1 hour, 2 hours, jab karo, itna anand it is. In the big temple, they don't allow dhakke maar ke bhagate. Kashi Vishwanath, 2 seconds. भगवान हमको बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकते उससे ज्यादा, भाग यहाँ से। बट इन दोस टेम्पल्स भगवान सो लव्स, है ना, इसलिए बड़े बड़े पहाड़ माउंटेन के वहां जाकर बैठ जाना, धामों का ध्यान कर। सो वन धाम इज वैकुंठ आदि which are beyond this loka. Second is in this loka only the punya divya kshetras which are worshipped from long time. Like yesterday, 893 years of Tirupati Balaji ka dham. Good number of years. 8-9 उससे पहले हजारों साल पहले और भी बहुत है उनका धाम। धाम अयोध्या, मथुरा, माया, काशी, कांची, अवंतिका, पूरी, द्वारावती चैव सप्तैते मोक्षदायिकाः. These are the dham. Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Yamunotri. Again the Badri, the Pancha Badri are there. Pancha Kedar are there. Rudranath, Tunganath, Maheshwar. 3 of them I have seen. Other I could not. Kailash Dham, Pashupatinath Dham. All of that. बढ़िया है कि नहीं? सौराष्ट्र सोमनाथम, श्रीशैल्य मल्लिकार्जुनम, उज्जैन्य महाकालम, ओंकार मलेश्वरम, परल्या वैद्यनाथम, ढाकिन्या भीमशंकरम, सेतु वंदित रामेशम, नागेशम, नारगावने, वाराणसी विश्वेशम, त्रयंबकम गौतमी नरे, हिमालय केदारं घुष्मेशं शिवालये, एतानि ज्योतिर्लिंगानि सायं प्रातः पठेन नरः सप्तजन्मकृतं पापं स्मरणेन विनश्यति. So here Dhama, if you are a Krishna Bhakta, then all Krishna Sambandhi Dhamas. विष्णु विष्णु संबंधी जो भी भगवान का, everything beautiful, that Sriranganaiki, Sriranganath Bhagwan in that Tamil Nadu, then there Padmanabha Swami in that Kerala, and then Subramanya Swami's temple, so many hundreds, 6 of them important again in Tamil Nadu. Mata Rani, there she is then Vaishno Devi, again she is there here Kanyakumari, there she is as Mahalakshmi, Ashtata Jyotirlinga, sorry, Shakti Pitas. लंकायां शांकरी देवी कामाक्षी कांचिकापुरे प्रद्युम्नेश्वर गड़ा देवी चामुंडी क्रोंच भट्टने अलंपुरे जोगुणांबा श्रीशैले ब्रह्मराम्बिका कोल्हापुरे महालक्ष्मी माहुरे कविदिका उज्जैन्या महाकाली पीठिकां भृतिका उड्डयां गिरिजा देवी माणिक्या दक्षिणाणिक्यानि क्षेत्रे कामरूपा प्रयागे माधवेश्वरी ज्वालायां वैष्णवी देवी गावांगल्य गोरगा वाराणसी विशालाक्षी काश्मीरे सरस्वती अष्टादशपीठानि योगिनाम दुर्लभम स्वयंकाले वंदे सर्वशत्रुनाशं सर्वकारं दिव्यं सर्वसंपत्करं शुभम. If you have visited those places, lucky you can see all of them in YouTube. Dhamatya. You will be transported to that mood in the heart. By that the Lord enters. Our goal is to make the Lord enter in our heart, whichever the form. So second was that Dhama, third was all the temples vicinity to us, near our own town and all. Fourth and very important Dhama of the Lord is our own Puja Mandir. उसका तो ध्यान क्या, हर दिन बैठना ही, वहां मौका मिलते पूजा अंदर बैठो, अपना जप पूजा करो. Don't feel the Lord gets bored. He is habituated to you. He loves. So the Chaturtha Dhama of Bhagavan is our own Puja Mandir. उसका भी ध्यान करो या वहीं जाकर बैठो. The Panchama Dhama is our own heart of the Lord, which is our purpose of this entire discussion. The sixth Dhama of the Lord finally is what? The heart of every being in this universe. The whole universe is Bhagavan's sthana only. Especially all the living beings, Pashu, Pakshi, Manushya, Vanaspati, everything is Deho Devale Proktaha, every Deha. Jivo Deva Sanatanaha, that Jiva in that is Sanatana Deva only. Tejed Ajnana Nirmalyam, give up the Ajnana that it's a Jiva or there is no God. So Ham Bhavana Bhujayata, that Jiva is me. In me also, in everybody. That is Vedanta. So pehle, everyone is Bhagwan's Dhama, mobile temples. Don't make it as only a theory. Start doing it. That genuinity, sincerity, simplicity in doing these sadhanas is the one which brings the Lord into our heart. At that level, आंख बंद करते तुरंत भगवान हृदय में महसूस हो गए. Immediately there is no jiva bhava. Even it is there, it is a bhakta rupa. That bhakta in the heart, at the feet of the Lord, hey Bhagavan, protect me from this Kali dosha. Give me your sakshat darshana. Give me the atma anubhuti. Go on asking him. आज नहीं तो 10,000 साल के बाद देंगे वो, जन्म के बाद. जब देना है उनको, उनकी मर्जी. Whatever, whenever he wants to give, it is his choice. But our choice is what should be, we have to make these type of prayers. Okay. Then one more dhyana is there, that is Sarupa Dhyanam. That little bit we'll discuss tomorrow also. Mainly the Sarupa Dhyana is in the heart, the Bhagavan has pure existence. Satyam Dhyanam Anantam Brahma. That dhyana. So Shravanam we have talked about, Kirtanam we have talked about, Leelas we have talked about, Guna we have talked about, sorry, Namadhyanam, Rupa Dhyanam, Leela Dhyanam, Guna Dhyanam, Dhama Dhyanam, Sarupa Dhyanam, little 5 minutes we will see tomorrow. This is the third sadhana here said, to make the Lord enter into our heart and stay. फोर्थ साधना विल बी टोल्ड पूजितः, उसका भी हम कल थोड़ा पढ़ेंगे. So this portion is covered in our listening. And if it is appealing, if it is understood, it is convinced about, then you have to jump into the actual practical sadhana and see to it that, say to ourselves, I'll see to it that, how will it not happen? It shall happen. With that commitment, shedding out all the lethargies, doubts, despairs, rejections, despondencies, making a plan, managing oneself, starting to do with small quantities, increasing the quantity of sadhana to such an extent, the entire day we are lost in God in such a way that Lord alone is there in us. Try करें, देख लो, उसी में आनंद है, उसी में मोक्ष है. May the Lord bless all of us, or all those who want to experience this, to have that experience. Thank you. Sarvam Krishnarvanam. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Sadguna Maharaj ki jai. Purvasvaha Tatsritarvarenyam Bhargo प्राणाय पानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पण ब्रह्मवेद ब्रह्माग्नौ ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यं ब्रह्म कर्म समाधिना अन्नं चतुर्विधं स्वादुरसैः षड्विधमन्वितं भक्षभोजमायुक्तं नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृह्यतां शालिनं पायसादिमध्यत् ॐ नीलमेघ ॐ गीतामृत परमयोगेश कृष्ण पार्थ रूप कृष्ण सर्वमङ्गलं राम सद्गुरु सर्वमङ्गलं न तत्त्व सूर्यतारकं हेमावितमधुदेव नारायण विद्यास नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्यामनाय ब्रह्मलोकादाश्री साधानो कालोपर्तादेव देवदेभ्यो नित्यं नमो नमः शङ्करावनो. ओम श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वेद व्यास शुकदेव सूतादि श्रीमद् भगवताचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. Thank you. Let us spend some आधा घंटा in our Adhyatma Ramayana Adhyanam also. Thank you.